The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, we've been given a lineup which suggests a 3-6-1 formation. Jim?
Well, what tends to happen with a puzzling-looking formation like this is that two of the more creative midfielders take up slightly inverted attacking roles to make it a simpler 3-4-3 setup, or indeed 3-4-2-1. That's what should unfold here. At the moment, I admit, it does look a little strange.
Cristiano Ronaldo has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Bonucci did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Nakamura, and this is Hullet, and the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Heracles finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Ukraine leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Nakamura. Maldini, nicely weighted ball. Vieira. Nakamura. And here's Hullet. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's a good foot in there. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Zico. And this is Ronaldo. Chance! Well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Driving forward, he is through here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Totti. And it's Azar. Nakamura is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now he's running away. And here's Zico. He's shifting through. Chance for a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that's gone route one. Heracles, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, good take in a good area. Now it's Zico. Takes a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rijkaard. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Heracles looking to go forward now. Schlotterbeck. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Rice. Well, they've got it again. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Heracles have it back and can go again. Oh, what a mistake! Hullet. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Azar. Hullet. Nakamura in acres of space out wide.
Has been indicated.
And here's Hullet. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Azar. And that signals the end of the first period. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers.
Ukraine
Please
looking
watch
good,
the screen if you
feeling
have a
good.
ticket.
It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Joshua Kimmich.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Number 23, Vitinha.
Little pass back. Great defending, strong and determined. Distributed tidily. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries a deft... And a chance! And that's a good finish. Just as they wanted it. Just when they wanted it. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Heracles cut their deficit and look... Oh no, what has happened here? He's found the way through. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that is exemplary defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
Heracles appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Heracles clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He can run onto that. Oh, well played.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Chooses to go cross-field. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Francesco Totti. Number 15.
And he's managed to gift it back.
Number 11, Schneider. Coming on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number
So
9,
2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Ukraine have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Figo flashes. Getting up there! Off the post! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... And Van Nistelrooy! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Corner number 3 coming up. Nice interception, well timed. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. That's good play. That has been knocked clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Hangs in across. Deftly away. And the finish! And no mistake. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Out towards the flank, and he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
All hands on deck for this one. And it's been taken short. This is he's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And that is the final whistle. Ukraine pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Ukraine really were very...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a
Ukraine
monumental
against
occasion.
Serbia.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Bonucci completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Goes for a shot! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Delivered with swing. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Zico. That's a good run down the left. And Demiral. Nicely spread. And here's Nakamura. He has a look out. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Ukraine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Best going face-to-face with his great rival. Stojkovic bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Vieira. And it's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Hangs one in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. Kajolu. That's going right the way across.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice can so cleverly bypass the press. Zico. He's in plenty of space here. Lovely feet. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar. Roberto Baggio. And it's Azar. Played over towards the opposite flank. Best has the space to scheme. That's good play. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's a goal! Right back in the game! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Serbia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Stojkovic. Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stojkovic proves just a little bit too strong. Clipped into space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Now that looks a decent ball. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they've got a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Stojkovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he wasn't going to let him pass.
1 minute added time.
We are into overtime. Stojkovic. Kajolu. Seedorf is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Ukraine are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The second period is on the way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That is a great pick out. That's been cut out, well played. Well, they've got it again. The pass has gone astray. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's worked it through. He has found the way through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has not gone well. And this is Zico. Nakamura. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Ronaldo. Number 13, Gullit. Number 10, Nakamura. Zico. Number 14.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Coming on the field.
Ibrahimovic
Number
makes
8.
a dash for it. A lot of space ahead of him.
Number 21.
Yildiz
Van
cuts it out.
Nistelrooy. Number 6.
It's a sharp pass.
Figo. Number 15. Yildiz.
Oh, good read.
That was well played,
Gattuso.
well stopped.
And here's Stojkovic. Just about up to the hour now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, sweet feet. He's picked his way through. And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's tidy. Delivered from distance.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Demiral. Koller, with a reputation for taking on any shot. Now, what about a counter-attack? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ronaldinho chasing after it. Vieira. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Koller. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's looking wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Koller.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Van Nistelrooy. He's beaten the last chance, surely! And he hits the net. And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Seedorf cannot be beaten that easily. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gattuso! Gattuso! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Gattuso has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Seedorf.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's found support out wide. Just eases him off the ball. So that's it. It is all over. Ukraine can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Announcement.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. Oh, what has happened here? Getting up there! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Bale is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Gerrard. Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. In with the challenge. Zanetti. Mbappe. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Ukraine really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. He scores for sure! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Ukraine are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And this is Pullet. That is delicious! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed...
He's gone for goal! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
The pass has gone astray. Pull it. Zico, nicely shaped ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pull it. Gets a good foot in there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. That's the keeper's ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Zico. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he cuts out the supply. Aims beyond the defence. That is good alertness. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass.
Rice, they've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well timed, excellent interception. Gerrard. Mateus. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, good taken, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rice conjures time and space where few can. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zico stood his ground strongly. He's in a good position here, and pull it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lovely bit of skill. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Goes for a shot! Goal, Ukraine! And the comeback is complete. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Ukraine leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Gerrard. And Mateus. And it's Bale. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ambitious ball here. Now, this could be a chance. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Searching pass he's played there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Thuram. And he was quick to react. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is all they have time for.
Ukraine are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Thank you very much.
Ukraine largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. That gets us going once more. Desai. Howson. And it's Thuram. Not the most... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Just eases him off the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rice. Gerrard. Rice. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. And the shot's on here. Mbappe. That's Gerrard. Now it's Hullet. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Ukraine have their second corner now. And he's made sure that's not getting through. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Short changes him with that pass. And they've got a throw. Rice. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Vieira.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution for Ukraine.
Ukraine
11,
get their fourth
Cristiano
quarter.
Ronaldo. Number 13, Gullit. Number 10, Nakamura. Number 18, Zico.
Dealt with
Number
nicely by
14,
the defence.
Rice. Coming on
And
the
now
field,
a sudden chance to
number
counter.
8, Jan Koller. Number
Griezmann.
21, Van Nistelrooy.
And that is a little undercooked.
Figo. Number
Yildiz.
15, Yildiz. Number 22,
Looking for the run.
Gattuso.
This is Figo.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's nice. Now it's Gattuso. Look at the space here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that?
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Khan to save this spot kick and his team. It's hit the upright. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Some intricate passing looking to prevent. Figo! Luis Figo! Simply the maestro! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ukraine palpably stronger, better, superior. That's a look and plays it forward. It's a threatening ball. Oh, now he can run away with... Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Ukraine are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents... Oh, he's been caught napping! It's Drogba! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
Gary Sembilan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Impressive jump! No, it's wide.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Gattuso. And it's Griezmann. Tries to play it through. And this is Bale. Griezmann.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
4 added minutes
Four
has been
added
indicated.
minutes on the board. Drogba does well to get it back. Gattuso. Griezmann. Great defending, strong and determined. Koller. This is a promising build-up. That pass has been well intercepted. And the referee brings it to a close. Ukraine have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it.
Just a quick announcement.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And looking at the new incarnation of the famous Camp Nou, now even more prominent as the symbol of the Catalan capital. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Nakamura. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot, surely! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart.
An impressive jump! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Rice. Pullet. Now it's Nakamura. It's Nakamura! Goal! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Ukraine are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Zico. Played towards the other side. And it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Roberto Carlos. Zola. Roberto Carlos. That's good play. And it's Rijkaard. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nicely shaped ball. Nesta spots it and intercepts. Cafu. And Neymar. Ferdinand. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu plays it in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Cafu. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, that's superb. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He's a sharp little ball here. Spread it left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Neymar. Not the most convincing of passes. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a promising position. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos. Ukraine heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Cafu. Zola. Roberto Carlos. Very nicely done. Zola. Now Neymar. Showing good feet. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zico. Here's a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Hullet. Great ball and great chance! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He's got himself an absolute peach. Up by... and that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it for... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
And it's Iniesta. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. O'Reilly. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nakamura. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Played out wide. He's got away. Can he finish? Goal, Ukraine! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has a look up. Zico. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nakamura is a player who barely needs... Little doubt, that is a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. O'Reilly has a look and plays it forward. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. O'Reilly. Chiellini. Ball played for Rijkaard. Iniesta. The ball has bounced loose now. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bonucci, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Zico. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And this is Ronaldo. And that is masterful defending.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Shot, surely! Oh, how's that for a goal? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Two to the good, and they are and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. So things are underway.
In a system like this, Peter...
That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a decent clearance.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's good vision. And this is Nakamura. Oh, super ball. Vieira making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Company. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vieira. Now Van Dijk. Akanji is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Ukraine are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Cristiano Ronaldo! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Zambrota can see things others simply cannot. Vitinha. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Neves. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! The first significant strike. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Ukraine really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice-looking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Kimmich. Zambrota. And it's Neves. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Zico, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Vitinha. Cruyff, quietly revving up. Spread it left. And the through ball. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kimmich. It's a searching pass. He's in plenty of space here. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ronaldo might just make this. And here's Messi, and he's running through. Messi driving forwards. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. Zico is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. And this is Hullet. Company defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Zico shoulders the responsibility. Golden opportunity wasted.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard.
That's it, 45 minutes up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Ukraine finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Ukraine really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look...
Zico! Company gets it away. Referee's given a throw. Kimmich. Vitinha, who is rarely short on confidence, threads one in. Company calmly anticipates. João Neves. Nakamura. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's rising! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Ukraine still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Kola. Yildiz. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Oh, he's got a son, and the shot! It's in! Ukraine are level. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Looking for a runner. Corner. Corner number 2 then. Bigo has the space to scheme. Company attempts a clearance. Kimmich. João Neves. Now this could be a chance. Collar has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And here's Van Nistelrooy, and Van Nistelrooy! And that was probably asking just too much. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vitinha with the foul. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Ukraine clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Vitinha, nicely shaped ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, they could break here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Figo. Tries to pass it, and the shot! Goal, Ukraine! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Collar! And he's stuck it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Brazil are making a change now. So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Yildiz. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi. Conte.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 extra minutes added on. And here's Messi. Here's a chance! And the ball's come loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now it's Cruyff. And a chance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target. And the counter is on. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Company. And that will be it. Ukraine have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Demiral playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
That's a good ball. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's a throw-in. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Zico. Akanji. And Demiral. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordi Alba. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Nakamura. Nakamura makes a dash for it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still goalless at the moment. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cruyff. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's chosen to go back. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Bonucci is there, and he can get that clear. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Lam.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Gullit is always looking to break lines. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Ukraine have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Desailly makes the interception.
France really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bonucci. Now he's off and running. Akanji. The defender is not giving up on this. That has been cut short. Cruyff. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Vieira. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cristiano Ronaldo, very much a man of this moment. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Eto'o. And it's Eto'o. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Vieira.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now I'd just
What
like
do you
to
think
read
we're
out
up
our
to
fan
after
comment
45
as we're
minutes?
celebrating
Well, I'm a
their
little bit
birthdays
worried
today.
for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Ukraine with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. Oh, important interception. Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Demiral is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nakamura making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Vieira. Nakamura, nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Messi, being still separated by the game's only goal. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. No second thought, a straight red card. Ukraine are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game
Coming
here.
on to replace him is number 4.
And it's Jordi Alba.
Robertson.
Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He has found the way through. He leaps for it! And that's a tidy finish! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Ukraine are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nakamura. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And here's Hullet. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Ukraine still have the cards to affect this game. Nakamura. This might go for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Wriggles his way through. That's going wide left. That is a brilliant interception. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Nakamura. Oh, what a ball! And this is Nakamura. And the ball is out of play. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Alessandro Nesta looking a picture of calm out there, Jim. No doubt ready to deliver yet another defensive masterclass.
Yeah, a man who week in, week out took on the very best attackers. He always embraced that, and they very rarely got the better of him.
A proper virtuoso of the game. Even the most brutal tackles were delivered with Flawless timing, impeccable grace, elegance.
Spot on.
And it's Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bullet driving forwards. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And the counter is on. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Over to the other side. Vieira. Rice. Salah could move up a gear here. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Nesta. That's a cute ball. And the through ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Del Piero. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Strokes it back. Closing in. Shoots! It's there! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Livingston have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And this is Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Ukraine really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Livingston definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And it's Vieira. Looking tidy in possession here. Might be danger here.
Mohamed Salah really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nedved. 30 minutes gone. Hullet. Luis Suarez. Nakamura.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nedved making good progress. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Foot in. Hullet does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nedved. Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro goes back to front.
Ukraine certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hullet. And it's Nakamura. Aimed beyond the defence. Desai promptly onto that, and that is that. Nedved. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice. Hullet. Now it's Zico. He'll try from distance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Bergomi. Bergomi carries the ball down the right. Hullet. And here's Suarez. Look at this. Nedved! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Livingston with the corner, there first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zico, chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ukraine finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
In the bins provided.
Well,
Thank
obviously
you for your
things are not
cooperation.
good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Away we go again.
Ukraine can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vieira. Hullet is the team's great visionary, steaming on goalwards. That has been slung wide. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rice, and it's made its way to him. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nesta. And it's Vieira. Desai is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And this is Hullet. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Nesta clears it away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's been shifted off it. Akanji. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he welcomes it in.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
11,
second corner of the game.
Suarez. Coming on to replace him is number 6, Ibrahimovic. Substitution in progress.
And it's been taken short. Nedved. And this is Hullet. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Big chance! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Livingston making
Nedved.
further changes here,
Number 5,
and in quick succession.
Willis. Coming on the field, number 14, Zico.
Stood up well to him
number
there.
15, Tonali.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but...
And the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution
So we
on
have
the
further
field.
activity on the bench
Number
here.
18,
Rui Costa coming on
Mohamed
here.
Salah.
The change that was
Coming on the
broadly
field
anticipated.
is
Yeah, I think the
number
manager might have
17,
feared his team could
Rui
become a little
Costa.
tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Rui Costa is carrying after that one. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Bigo ventures forward. Strong running down that left flank. That is ended up in no man's land. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Van Nistelrooy.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Spread to the right. Can he get onto this? Rui Costa looking to receive it in space. Tonali. It's a good run down the right.
Livingston surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Van Dijk. Now this could... Collar! And he hits the net. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So they have it all to do again.
Ukraine really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to get it away. Tonali. Vieira. Passing nice and neat.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Can he finish? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Zico. All the way back. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Now it's Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He's being urged to shoot. And that will be it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Nakamura, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Olise, tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. Shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world. And we have our very first corner. Van Dijk tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nakamura ventures forward, and he's managed to get free. Ronaldo picks it up out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Nakamura. Vieira. Quarter of an hour played. And this is Zico. It's Zico! Oh, he's hit the bar! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That pass has been well intercepted. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Olise, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Ronaldo. Zico, he's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zico. And this is Ronaldo. Howson is the team's great visionary. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Picked out brilliantly. Takes a shot! Zico! The man is a genius of his generation. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it's Ukraine who take the lead. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the...
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Ukraine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for the run. Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
He's very lucky to recover that, and he shouldn't have put himself in that position in the first place.
Now it's Olise. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, played through for the wide man. Akanji getting forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Ronaldinho.
There
That's
will
a
be
cute
1
ball.
minute added time.
That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And that signals the end of the first period. Some first-half thoughts?
Ukraine really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Ukraine looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some really good ball movement. Duke. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Dijk clears it away. And it's Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Hullet, just the keeper in his way. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off light.
And a chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare.
Big chance!
Ukraine are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's in on goal! And Hullet! Just cruising! They are cruising! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Zico. Ronaldinho. That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rice. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Threads one in. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. He's got himself an absolute peach. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yeah. Ukraine are looking to break at pace. Oh, this is a... There's the shot! Well taken goal. They are playing them off the park.
After 80 minutes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every
Real chance! And he's stuck it away. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Ukraine are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've...
He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
As if three weren't enough. This is... Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, now he can run away with it.
There will be 5 minutes.
That is
added
good.
time.
Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. Oh, what a ball! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Raul. He's beaten the... Chance for a shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Raul. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Hello,
Cristiano
everybody, and
Ronaldo,
please
totally
join me in
unstoppable
wishing a
today.
happy
Everything he
wedding
touched
anniversary
turned to
for one of
goals.
our fan club members.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Lampoon Warriors have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
He's had a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Great defending, strong and determined. Zico. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Dembele. And he cuts out the supply.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Ronaldo making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he's...
Shot a goal! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. That pass isn't the best. Seedorf looking to pass their way up the pitch. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Not the most accurate pass. He's had it taken off him. Ukraine have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's really well manoeuvred. Rice conjures time and space where few can. Oh, this is a great position.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's beaten the last man. And he's in on... There's the shot! Goal, Ukraine! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. The movement so precise, the fin... And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Ukraine.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Zico clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rice gathers from the goal kick. And it's Hullet. Hullet charging forward, the ball tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. That's the keeper's ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And it's Nakamura. Now it's Hullet. He's a sharp little ball. He's having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's destined for the flank. Ball is over the line. And he goes cross-field. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nakamura. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. And it's Rice. Nakamura. Cristiano Ronaldo. Might be danger here. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Bruno Fernandes clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hullet. Shoots! Goal! Ukraine! And it's Ukraine who take the lead. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Zico really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckham. Nice control. And And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Silvestre. Best. Silvestre has it in a wide position, and it's Menu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Akanji. Zico. Zico. And Akanji. Now that's well seen too. Casemiro. That is ended up in no man's land. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Ukraine can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Best really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Out towards the flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Nakamura. And the shot! And a neat finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Ukraine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Beckham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. O'Shea proves too strong. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Ukraine looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vieira. And he's looking to catch him up. And it's Hullet. Rice. And it's Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can he find a finish? Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And he's managed to get rid. He's had it taken off him. Tevez. Pass somewhat off target. Van Dijk is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Looking tidy in possession here. Tevez. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And they're quick to get it back. Ukraine in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. No, again there's no way through. And it's Zico. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Can he finish? Oh, it rattles the bar. No, just not quite. Best. Just about up to the hour now. No luck with that dink over the top. So what can they make of this? Tevez. That's very neat. Demiral did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Zico looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, easy pickings there. Menu.
Ukraine are totally dominant in the middle of the park. a no-way-through zone.
He can run onto that. No, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Beckham. And the counter is on. Menu. At best. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, they can break here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. Hullet. Casemiro gets over and intercepts. And it's Beckham. Now, can they get him away? Best. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution from Manchester United.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Number 6.
That's tidy.
Menu.
Akanji stood his ground strongly.
George Best.
Van Nistelrooy.
Number 15. Mbeumo.
Rooney.
Number
That's
10.
a lovely, neat
Rooney.
pass.
Number 8.
That was not gone well.
Number 9.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's in on goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Scholes. Ukraine can consider themselves just about safe now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kola looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. Rooney. Kola. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Scholes. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's in a great position here. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. Ukraine can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
Read out our fan club members who are celebrating
What are your
their
thoughts on
birthdays
today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Ukraine against France.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. Zico playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Gerrard. Rijkaard. Silvestre. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Always onto this. That's the keeper's ball. And here's Bullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot goal! It's in, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Could move up a gear here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. There will be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. He is through here. Oh, great run, magical. Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Chance! Oh, off the bar! Lofted in. Big chance! And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
Succumbs to the pressure.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Vinicius Junior, looking for options for movement. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rice opts for safety. And Demiral. It's a good run down the right. And here's Hullet. Maldini has given away a free kick. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. And it's Zico. Akanji wants to run onto this. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And this is Hullet. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Ronaldo is herring after that one. Zico venturing down the left. And he's in on Nakamura!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cannavaro. Ferdinand. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zico finding himself in space. Corner number 2 then. Vieira tries to clear. Vieira, and a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Rice. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Zico cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ronaldo looking to receive it in space. Now can he can he finish? Not a bad try by any means. Corner number 3 coming up. Punched away. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Now it's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He has found the way through. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira was in no mood for any of that. Now this could be a chance. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's played through for him. Oh, he's busted a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Half-time getting close now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Akanji. And this is Zico. Akanji has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Akanji, always a very imposing presence at the back. The cutback.
There's much frustration.
Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
That was a given. It always was.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the...
Oh, they could be caught out here. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cruyff with the short one. Hoisted in. And he's taking no chances there. It's Thuram. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Ukraine go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Ukraine, oh, Cruyff! Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cruyff. Thuram. Knocks it into space. Cruyff. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Demiral. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Zico. Can he finish? Marvellous goal! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Ukraine with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Hullet. Rice plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. He can run onto that. Oh, well played. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot!
Substitution for Ukraine. Number
So their
11,
fourth quarter of the game.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 13, Gullit. Number 14, Rice. Number 10, Nakamura. Number 18, Zico. Coming on the field, number 8, Jan Koller. Number 6,
And now they can
Figo.
spring out of defence.
Number 22, Gattuso. Number 15, Judes. Number 21, Van Nistelrooy.
And it's
Substitution
Zambrotta.
in progress.
Cruyff. Great work on the overlap. And he's picked it up out wide. That's really well cleared.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again. He takes a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. Impressive jump! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here, and in quick succession. Deftly away. That's a sharp pass. Threads one in. Akanji receives it in a... Oh, good effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Cannavaro clears. And they can counter here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Figo makes a dash for it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's picked his way through. And he welcomes it in. Yildiz! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little